name is Adkins, and I am posting this video for my Section 501 class, Foundations in Education for Graduate Studies. I am posting this for an assignment for dispositions in teaching and dispositions that I feel that I possess, I could work on, and what I feel an educator should possess professionally. To start off, I think that dispositions that I hold would be respect for diversity. Diversity is very important when coming into a classroom. You have students from different backgrounds, different cultures, different beliefs. Not one person is the same. And I think that being a teacher, you have to recognize that and you have to respect that. You have to put aside your beliefs, your views, and you have to create a safe environment for your students. And I think that is number one, is creating a safe environment for your students. Secondly, I think that reflection is also a very big disposition to have as an educator. The education system is constantly changing. There's definitely always something going on within education where we need to learn. Not only are we learning from other peers, but we're learning from our students as well. And there's always going to be situations that cause us to reflect. Did we handle a situation correctly? What could we have done to better the situation at hand? I think that constantly reflecting, it helps you to grow as a person. I know in my everyday life now, as a full-time mom, wife, I'm constantly reflecting on myself and asking, what can I do better as a mom? We're always asking that question as mothers, as a wife, as a daughter, as a sister, and then also within my full-time job now as well. I'm reflecting on how relationships with teammates could be better all the time. I think that honesty is another big disposition to have. And I think that I definitely possess that because I'm always willing to own up to my mistakes. Without mistakes and failures, you don't grow, you don't learn from them. And I think that just owning up is a big thing. Not only that, but as a teacher and a student, I always remembered that honesty is the best policy. And we always hear that throughout our life. Honesty is the best policy. If you let me know what's going on in your life, then I'm always willing to work with you and see what I can do for you. Lastly, I think that curiosity would be a very good thing. I'm constantly asking myself why, what's going on in the world. And I think that is a very good thing to not push onto my students, but to lift up. Always ask why and always research why. I think that's how some of the greatest inventions in the world were invented, was why. Why is it this way? And what can we do to better that? Things that I think that I could work on is definitely professional conduct. I think that would probably be the hardest, not hardest one, but probably the best one that I could work on. I myself am 26 years old. I am a mother and I'm a wife. But I think it's important to retain professionalism, refrain from being an open book. If you're an open book, it can lead to a lot of different things. And I think that foremost, being a teacher and a professional educator is it'll be easy for me, but I'm always trying to give the best advice, and I always put what we would call me too perspectives. So if someone's going through something, I want them to know, me too, you're not the only one. And I feel like I could probably work on that a lot. A professional educator, they are all of these dispositions in one, I feel like. But of course, we're humans, so we're going to lack in different areas. And I think that as long as we reflect on those areas that we need to work on, I think that an educator is always excelling and always asking why. And I think that's what makes a very good educator. I think that they're always willing to they're always willing to change and they're always willing to learn. And I think that that is what makes a really good educator and professionalism.